The No Fate channel, checking in. And all I want for Christmas are clean pipes. Yep, today we're gonna be going over the top 3 tricks to clean your bathroom sink drain. If this is your first time to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. On this Dad's Old House series, I typically just take you through some of the fixes of this 40-year-old house. As you can imagine, listen, things get old after 40 years. I should know, and they do require repairs, upkeep, and all that stuff. And it's a nuisance, but it's important to know how to do it yourself so you don't have to call in an expert who's going to charge you an arm and a leg for some of the simple fixes. So today, top 3 ways to clean up your bathroom sinks that are clogged. First, to clean your home bathroom sink drain, you need to really know why these things get clogged. They get clogged for a few reasons. Number 1, soap and grime build up inside and collect and cause the water to not go down easily. Number 2, if you're like me and you shave in the kitchen sink, your hair is going to be going in there as well, clogging it all up. And then number 3 has to do with flow rate. So we're going to start with number 3. The first tip that I can give you is to remove this cap and clean it. Look at, oh, the camera doesn't even want to pick it up. It is so dirty. Look at that nastiness. So what happens is your hair, dirt, and soap kind of collects underneath here. Oh, that is ripe. That is ripe. And what happens is when this is on, even if the drain itself isn't clogged, the gap between your plunger and the bottom sink here is basically reduced to almost nothing. And when that gap is reduced to nothing, the water doesn't want to go down. So you can clean it with a Q-tip, you can clean it with any type of disinfectant, paper towel. Anyway, you just want to clean it. So the second tip is to get what I would call unofficially a drain declogger, dethatcher, whatever. These cost about like $2.50 to $5 online. I'll link them in the description below. If you go to the box store, they're going to cost you like $6 or $7, but they're still worth it. They're just flexible plastic. You shove down there, you're going to twist, and you're going to pull out. And what you're going to pull out, you'll see in a second. And if you're squeamish, look away. You're going to pull out soap, hair, grime, and everything else in between that just essentially clogs up your drain over time, especially if you are washing your face, shaving, or just washing your hands in the bathroom sink like you normally do. That gunk just builds up, and slows down the draining process. Okay, so as you can see, I'm pulling up just large glunks of this nastiness, right? And that's just soap and whatnot, and it's part of the stuff that you're pulling up is good, but for everything that you're pulling up, you're also loosening up and pushing down the other stuff, which is even better. And that's going to free up all that stuff. And the final step, which I'll tell you in a minute, is going to be to rinse it all with warm water, and that's going to push all of it down and through into the system. But the third and final step when your drain is really clogged is going to be liquid plumber or Drano or what have you, any type of liquid cleaner for your drain. Now, some people are going to say it's going to ruin the drains. This is a 40-year-old house. I've been using this stuff for 10 years since I moved in, and I have not had any issues. You want to pour about, I want to say about 8 to 16 ounces max, and you want to let it sit. The longer you let it sit, the better the time or experience you're going to have with it. You want to let it sit for at least 20 minutes. I would say, if you can, this is something you can let it sit overnight for better effect. But if you just got a slow moving drain like I do, 20 minutes should be fine. After you've waited as long as you feel is necessary, the final step is going to be to run your water and get it as hot as possible to just kind of flush everything through and out. Again, the hotter the better. Just keep letting it run for as long as you feel you're willing to stand here. But as you can see, the water is pushed all the way through, no issues. And then you're going to want to put this bad boy back cleaned up. And the final step, maybe just as an afterthought, wash your hands. If you came this far in the video and found this video informative, do me a huge favor, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button. As usual, thank you for watching. Have a great day, have a Merry Christmas, and don't save anything for the trip back. Seem like a potpourri of review videos, but I simply cover my tricks, trips, and tribulations as I help you be great parents to your kids and still accomplish your own personal goals.